Hey y'all, this Octavius the Great with another video. So I guess y'all just not raising y'all kids because what is going on? Of course, there's a story coming out of Florida. Brothers 14 and 11 busted for stealing 22 guns from Florida shop. Two Florida siblings ages 14 and 11 were arrested for stealing an arsenal of firearms and ammo from a gun store, including an AR-15 pistol, cops said. The juveniles entered Guns for Less in Cape Coral around 3 a.m. Wednesday after unsuccessfully trying to cut power to the business and then prying open the rear door. As they smashed display cases, cops received an alarm alerting them to the break-in. Responding officers spotted the brothers running from the scene, armed with multiple handguns, ammunition magazines, and long guns, Cape Coral police said. Spokesperson Sergeant Julie Green said the boys eventually dropped their cache on the street due to the weight of the multiple guns and ammunition and scampered off in separate directions with cops in pursuit. But the brothers were eventually located and now face 22 counts of grand theft of a firearm, 1 count of armed burglary, and several other raps. The older sibling was also charged with violating his probation for a prior armed robbery charge. The store owner told police that the suspect had previously entered the store during business hours and were told to leave. All 22 guns, including the AR-15 pistol, which has a shortened barrel and no stock, were recovered. Green said investigators are probing if the brothers are linked to prior crimes in the area. The attempted heist comes after several high-profile mass shootings involving teens and the surge in gun violence across the country. So, y'all just heard me say this. What's it? So y'all not raising y'all children. That's all I'm getting from it. And I don't understand you so-called straight people. Y'all so worried about them doing teaching sexuality and orientations, but y'all ain't teaching y'all kids to have common sense, not to commit crimes that could sit up here and put them in danger and also put them in jail for the rest of life. As you heard me say earlier, the older brother got hit with a prior probation violation for a prior robbery. So obviously their parents ain't shit, because you got these two boys who thought it would be smart to go into a gun shop at 3 o'clock in the morning. They tried to cut off the power. Like, really, this is not one of these heist movies where you can get away with this shit. Excuse me, I had the hiccup, excuse me. But it's just like all this crazy, and like I said, I feel like people are being activated. There's this one thing I seen they would call Project Orion, where they're using mental patients to carry out these shootings. Because it always seemed weird that because one crime happened, it seemed to have a whole bunch of copycats. That doesn't make sense to me, because it don't correlate to me just because one mass shooting happened that another one has to happen. It feels like somebody being activated and somebody being like a Manchurian Candidate. If you have never seen that movie, it stars Denzel Washington, and I think it had Meryl Streep in it too. They talk about all these agents in the government or people around that are mind control, and all they need is one word or a certain phrase to be said for them to be activated, for them to carry out their mission, and then get back to regular civilian life with no memory or recollection of what they have done. We have seen it in movies, plenty of spy movies, TV shows, and also you can talk about MK Ultra. Like, all these things they have told us in the past about all these mind control things, they are real. Because look at how many of us act when it comes down to this predictive programming and also this social experiments they have been doing. It shows that people are easily fooled to follow the crowd into to jump over the cliff, if that makes sense to y'all. So I feel so sorry for the children. I feel so sorry for the children, because honestly, I'm only 35. I did not think that life was going to be this way. I knew things were always going to be sweet, but to the level how life is going, and I'm so happy that I don't have any children, because it's so scary out here. Either you don't know whether or not if your child gonna leave or go and be safe. You don't know whether or not if your child, because some people do come from good homes and they just give birth to bad seeds. It happens. But the rate that these children are going out here committing crime, just being ruthless, is a major problem out here in this world. And these parents, these adults are not doing anything about it. You just letting your children go along and do stuff. Just like this one story I did that came out of Florida about the 10-year-old girl who shot shot this woman twice because the woman was fighting her mother. Now the 10-year-old girl is being charged for a crime that, to me, I feel like she shouldn't be charged. She should be in a lot of intensive therapy because it was not her fault for the way that she raised and the fact that she was protecting her mother, who was a drunken idiot. So, in all saying this, y'all, check on your children. If you are a terrible parent, admit that shit, that you're a terrible parent, and get that shit the damn together, because you are raising future terrorists, killers, whores, just future bad people, and we are seeing that day to day. The killers are becoming younger and younger. There was another story I did about this, well, I think he was 14 or 15 year old, raped and killed this 10-year-old cousin and dumped her body. Something is extremely wrong in the world with these children doing what they're doing. That goes to show you that adults the adults being failed. They failed my generation, the generation before, but right now it is down in the gutter. So I can't really tell people how to parent because I have no children, but I know I was a child before. Children need attention, love, and affection. Stop all this hard shit. If you are on these drugs and stuff like that, get some help, because your children are drowning. Your children are drowning, and they dragging us along with them. Because guess what? The children are the future. And if they upbringing is trash, our future is trash. And y'all not thinking about it because you're so caught up in these stupid ass issues that the politicians push out there to just call people to argue, when at the end of the day, we all need equity. We all need equity. We all need money. We all need to have the opportunity to make a life for ourselves instead of all these red lines and tape that people gotta cut through and hoops they gotta jump through just to have a decent life. All right, I'm done fussing. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. You know, I engage with people. You can write me. All right, y'all. This has been Octavius the Great. Have a wonderful day.